Right, I've won. WeaponCollector here. Right, a couple of minutes late, just messing around. I almost forgot to turn my mic on for a second then. Like I always check it just before I do the streams. If my eyes look quite red today, it's because I've just washed my hair and managed to get shampoo in my eyes. Yeah, I think they look a bit red. That's why. So I'll just do my little intro that I always do. So if you're new to this channel, which some of you might be, because some of you might have come from Liam's stream today, weapons and stuff channel. So yeah, if you have come from his channel and you're new to mine, I'm pretty sure you'll like it. Similar stuff to Liam's, but I don't really do gas mask or camo stuff, but I do weapon related stuff, any weapon related stuff. Body armor, crossbows, all that kind of stuff. You name weapon kind of stuff, I do it, apart from firearms, which I sometimes can do shotgun stuff occasionally. So if you're a long time watcher or supporter, you can support me as well. So if you join Patreon, you can join that for 79p or $1. You get your name on there, so you can sort of advertise your channel and your name and that, and that you can do it up to any amount you want. That's $1 a month or more. There's also affiliate links: Amazon, eBay, GearBest, and yeah, that's it. There's two Amazons: a US Amazon, UK Amazon. Shop at those websites, buying literally anything. So you can buy your shopping on those links, and I'll get 7 to 10% of what you spend at no extra cost to you. And people do support me that way, and it really does help. I get quite a lot of support. I'm getting, now that people use them, I get at least, you know, don't sound a lot, but at least 10 quid a month from those, I think. So, you know, that's not always the case, but quite often it's 10 quid or $10. I can't remember if it's $10 or 10. No, it would be 10 quid on the UK one. So yeah, that's pretty good. There's also a PayPal donation thing if you want to, but all you have to do is email me and say, Mike, could I donate? And then I'll send you the details, because I don't like to have my PayPal details out there. So yeah, and then there's merchandise if you want some. So I've got WeaponCollector mugs, WeaponCollector t-shirts. Someone bought a mug the other day. Who was it who bought the purple mug? Whoever that was, thank you. I don't know who it was, but someone about 2 days ago bought one of these in purple. So whoever that was, thank you. Yeah, so merchandise, and it's not just those two. There's stickers, see the stickers up there, hoodies, everything you can think of in all different colors. Right, I'll come over to the chat now. I'll let you know when I can see you. So I nearly messed it all up then. Right, I'll let you know when I can see you. At the minute I can't see anything. Right, put this on. I'll press play on there so I can see what's going on. Right, hang on. I'll let you know. I can see you now, but I can't. Right, get onto the pop-out chat. Right, come on, hang on. Live chat. So Liam, Pete, Slingshot, Frost. That's a new one. You right, mate? West Yorkshire Catapults, Zed, Boo, Richard, Ricky, the Varga Vlog, Peach, as I already said, and Tim. You right, everyone? See if there's any questions in there. Pete said it's the weed. Yeah, do my eyes look red? Yeah, I managed to get bloody shampoo in my eyes. Rushing about. I can't wait to see the design Liam chose for his new slingshot. You'll see it. I'll tell you what I'll do, Slingshot, because I'm probably going to, as it's a good opportunity, I will actually film myself making it. Varga Vlog, yes, I do like chicken pie. That's the 4th time I've told you that. Peach said, was my wife who got the purple mug. I didn't know you was married, mate. Ricky, Mike, yes, I'm Mike, yeah. I am Mike, if you mean Mike from, yeah, when Weapons and Stuff says Mike, I'm Mike. I think my cash flow will be improving soon. I'll buy some merchandise soon. Oh, thank you, mate. I appreciate that, because that does really help me. Yeah, whoever bought that mug recently. I just put that towards buying a axe that I'm going to mod into throwing axe. So I won't change it too much, but I'll take the paint off. I'll sharpen it. I'll change the handle slightly. You know, it's ready to go, but I'm going to make it my own, if that makes sense. Marcus, right, mate? Can't get on the computer till you're on the phone. It's a bit of a pain in the arse on the phone, isn't it? But at least you can listen. And you can type. It just takes forever, doesn't it, on phones? Iron Man, you're right. Rob, you're right. Aaron, what's up, man? First time checking out. Oh, nice. Are you from, I recognise your name. You're from Liam's streams, aren't you? Yeah, I'm all right, Ricky. Thank you for asking. Slingshot said, will be made out of wood, aluminium, or plastic. Aluminium. I'm going to make it out of aluminium. Gumball Sour Boosted had a midlife crisis yesterday. Went to Great Yarmouth and bought a Black Widow catapult like I had in the 1980s. The design on the handle hasn't changed. Oh, has changed somewhat over the years, though. Nice. Yeah, I got one still. I should have one in here. I don't know if this is the original Black Widow, though. No, it's not. Black Widow one. I have got a couple Black Widow ones on. Yeah, this is the actual Barnet one saying that. Yeah, this is the actual Barnet one. I don't know if it's Black Widow though. The only thing this has got on is saying Barnet on that bit. But yeah, this is an original Barnet one. Where am I? JBO, you right, mate? Zed, you right? I thought you'd been in a fight for a minute when I saw your eyes. Yeah, rushing around, washing my hair. Peachhead, get some fire on that handle. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I might. That'll definitely be an option, Peach. Good idea. How do you like bushcrafting? Do you make tools? Sort of. Yeah, I don't make tools per se, but yeah, I do make things. I have made my own sort of tactical survival knife before. But yeah, I make a lot of things. Yeah. Well, yeah, no, I've made a camping stove before. Yeah. And I might make some lids for you know, you buy the canteens and they never have lids. I might make some lids for those soon. That's on my list of things to do. West Yorkshire Catapults are checking out the merch. Cheers, mate. Yeah, someone bought one of my mugs the other day. I appreciate that, whoever it was. Beeben, right, mate? West Yorkshire. The only problem as with Black Widow, as they have such heavy tube, it's hard to be consistently accurate. I tell you, I'm crap with a catapult. I've not used them enough to really be any good with them. I like catapults, but I never got fully into them yet. I need more practice and yeah, just get into it, if you know what I mean. I probably only shot catapults 4 or 5 times, but they're a good thing to have. I guess you'll be melting down some soda cans. No, luckily I've got billets of aluminium, big thick, like 3/4 inch thick aluminium, and I'll actually be drilling it and filing it to the shape. Richard, you right, mate? If I didn't say hello. Yeah, yours in the new style Black Widow, mate. The early Black Widows didn't have the red-orange rubber on the handle. Originals were plain with the Black Widow sticker on it. I'll have to have a look. I think I may have both saying that. Because this is saying that this is the newer one I've got. I thought I had them both out. But I probably, yeah, I have somewhere. Hang on. Where the fuck's that other one? I have got it somewhere in this room. I must have put it away. Where the fuck have I put that? Because I've got some, yeah, I don't know where that is. I've got one with red bands on that I had to replace the bands. So, yeah. Yeah, I thought that would have been in that drawer. I don't know where that is then. Where the fuck is that? That's weird. Where the fuck would that be? Because I sort of know where all my stuff is. Who knows? That's strange. Mark said, Mike, are there any good fixed blades on GearBest? I've not been on there for a while, Marcus, but there are some HX Outdoors and Ganzo. Look up those two on there. And there's, yeah, HX Outdoors seems to be the best one for fixed blades on there. They do some really good sort of bushcraft survival knives. Hey, checks outdoors. Yeah, check that. Pete said, do you have any boiled linseed, or if so, put that on after you burn it. It brings out the colour. I may have some of that actually, because I had some for something else once. Slingshot said I'd add some cool designs on the slingshot. Yeah, good idea. I'm definitely going to put I'll put my name on there. Definitely, I'll probably put weapons and stuff on it. I'll have a think, and it'll have the date on. My nose has started itching already. FPV Stu, right, mate? Just told you his wife had his mug. Yeah, I don't think he's got a wife. I've never seen Peter's wife yet. I said, don't forget to like the stream. Yeah, we ought. I want to see if I can get. Well, I ain't going to get as many likes as you, but if we can get more than, yeah. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Pete said, do it. Slingshots, I like it. JBO said, I used to use my slingshot every day when I lived in the countryside. Used to knock conkers and pine cones off the trees. That's good, that is. Yeah, I've never, I'm terrible. I'll probably struggle to hit something that big at the minute. But it's just because I've never really, I need to watch a video and learn the techniques properly. It's about the only thing I'm crap with. I can use a bow pretty much in 5 minutes, you know. After 5 minutes of using it, I can hit stuff. I could throw things, you know, and be hitting in 5-10 minutes. Slingshot, I can hit things, but I can't hit it with any power. Frost Alaskian, you right, mate? Oh, you've liked, yeah. Oh, Slingshot, I liked it. Yeah, sorry, I didn't know what he was on about then. Yeah, he liked the video. I mounted. I made a video on my crossbow. I watched it, mate. I didn't get a chance to comment. Yeah, that was really good. That was. It only went into the first panel, didn't it? The tiles. Yeah, that was a good video. I'll comment later though, but I did watch it. I've said to someone on here, I don't know if he'll come on. There's a bloke called the Foofy thingy, or no, the foot. Hang on, the Foof thingy, the Foo thingy. He's selling some knives. He was asking me about selling some knives. So I told him to come on here to mention it. I've got no money to buy knives, but you lot might be interested. The ABO said to Marcus, that's not bad. Not bad, thanks, mate. I've got a barbecue Sunday. It reminds me, I'm probably going to have to finish. My tomorrow will be fixing the fucking summer house roof. That'll be fun. Slingshot said, I heard GearBest had problems for UK buyers. No, I've never had a single problem with GearBest, personally. I don't know. I've heard people moan about GearBest, but I've never had a single problem with any of their deliveries. Always been quick. Yeah, GearBest for me has always been perfect. Pete said, I heard that from you. I want to see. Is there such thing as a wedding certificate? I want to see that before I believe you. Yeah. When I've said 22 watching, 14 likes, would be good to get the like count to the same or more than the current views before the end of the stream. Yes, it would, wouldn't it, Liam? I had that Slingshot, never had a problem with them. Zed said so. That is true what Slingshot said, though. That is a thing. I have heard people moan about GearBest occasionally, but I've never ever had a problem. Yeah, but I've had people come on my videos saying it. Yeah. John, you right, mate? West Yorkshire's the same as a bow, really, framing. Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? I can never get on with them, though, catapults. I'll have to watch some videos, but yeah, it's weird. I can aim a bow, all right, and shoot a bow, and I can throw throwing knives. Or, you know, not that throwing knives is anything like a catapult, but I mean, something I haven't done, normally I can get into it quickly. Catapults, I couldn't. I'm doing something wrong. I'm not drawing it to the right place or something. I have a paranoia with catapults, though. I always have this thing that pulling it towards your eye like that, and the elastic going to come off and hit you in the face. You know, past you. I suppose it's getting over that. I suppose I could wear goggles, which I do anyway. Things that said funny, a British YouTuber was saying that. Yeah, no, I know what you mean, mate. I've heard people say it, but I've never had a problem. West Yorkshire, you don't need power for hunting. Accuracy is power. 3.5 foot-pounds will kill a rabbit headshot. Yeah, I just mean when I shoot with them, I can hit things, but it's not. I'm not hitting very hard. You know what I mean? Marcus said, Mike, did you see the question earlier about fixed blades on GearBest? Yeah, I answered you, mate. Yeah. I can't tell you the specific ones. Yeah. They're probably the HX Outdoors are probably some of the best fixed blades I've had on GearBest. Pete said I've had nothing wrong with GearBest. Colin, you right, mate? Said, no, then, pal. I got a slingshot I made out of a sheep's leg bone as a body. I'll see if I can send a picture. Cheers, mate. Yeah, you might have to send that to something like. Well, I've got Facebook thing if you want to send it to that. Thinks that it's all good. Yeah, I won't keep going on about it anyway. Weapons. The first thing I ordered from GearBest was taking ages, so they sent the item again via a different postal service, and it came quickly. Second item had no issue whatsoever. Frost said, "I've had nothing wrong yet with GearBest." John said, "Watch the film, The Sister Brothers last night. Good laugh." Never heard of that. I'll tell you what it might be. The people getting problems with packages may be people who. I'm just jumping to conclusions here, but most people who have problems with getting stuff sent from abroad have a habit of they've been going buying illegal stuff, and they've got their name on some kind of customs list or something, so that all their packages get stopped. Because I never, I don't buy anything dodgy, and all my packages come straight away. But nearly everyone I've heard who've said they have problems with packages have also said to me that they've had flick knives stopped and stuff like that. Well, that's probably why. They're probably stopping all their packages then. It's all right, Marcus. I assumed you must have missed it. Said, I bought a tactical pen from GearBest once. It never arrived. They sent another out right away. Well, that's good. That proves that if it doesn't come, they will sort you out, isn't it? So yeah, good, isn't it? Richard said, I'm useless with a catapult, but I can shoot a recurve bow fine. Strange, isn't it, Rich? Yeah, I'm terrible with a catapult. I don't know what it is. Slingshot said, I like your homemade frame better. Right. He said, I can hit things dead on with a catapult, just not the things I was aiming at. West Yorkshire catapult. That stands for, and I don't really agree with it so much now. Well, I don't. All cops are bastards. But I used to have a lot of problem with the police years ago. So that was like a sort of fuck you to the ones who was sort of harassing us. Because it got to the stage where I used to actually get fitted up by the police, and they would attempt to try and beat me up, stuff like that, and frame my fucking mum and dad for things and shit like that. That's how bad it was. So yeah, that was a sort of fuck you to them particular ones. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm older now. This was all 20 years ago. Pete said, I may be able to make some slingshots out of pipe and sell them on Etsy. Yeah, that's a good idea. Post-apocalyptic. So yeah, I think that'd be a good idea, Pete. Colonel Mustard, right, mate? And I like the throwing spikes you made. I got them there. Look, I found these. These was them cartridge holders that come with that bag on the crossbow there. I just put that on them for now. I've had a lot of problems with UK customs, but that's more like a deliberate theft, not confiscation. Yeah, I remember you saying about that. That's a bastard thing that they do that, isn't it? Aaron's laughing. Oh shit. West Yorkshire Cattle said lad. Yeah, I was basically a teenage alcoholic who used to get in trouble all the fucking time. And I think our police around our way was a bit bored and childish, basically. It got to the stage where they'd even be trying to spread rumours about our sexuality. They was, they're grown men, how pathetic they were, because they couldn't. I don't know what it was, but yeah, very fucking pathetic. So yeah. Secretly likes the spikes. Shanu said Russians everywhere. Call 911. What's that link, Liam? Send that to my thing. We won't go on about strange things like that, Professor. Yeah, no, you know, I'm fine with whatever people think about the police and that. Do you know what I mean? You know, yeah. We have some ex-police on these streams, and they're brilliant people, on here, and they obviously must think I'm all right because they watch my videos with that. You know what I mean? But you can tell the kind of person I am anyway. You know what I mean? Yeah, I certainly don't think all cops are bastards now. But yeah, like with every profession, there's always going to be cunts in there, isn't there? Do you know what I mean? So yeah. Right. Don't forget to get your merch. That's got it on as well. In the exact same font as my tattoo. Pete said, stick that holder on a shin guard, put it on your arm. Would be good for throwing fast. Yes. Yeah. Jumble Taboo says all been noted down. What? I'm a good boy. People can have a laugh about it anyway. My dad's mate, his son was a policeman. And every time this bloke would see me, he would always say to me, show my son your tattoo, show my son your tattoo. Just for a laugh, And that bloke found it funny. And he was a policeman at the time. Right, where am I? Aaron said he don't like the police. West Yorkshire said, that's not good with the crossbow. Aaron said, yeah, some are arse or some are okay. Yeah, exactly. Marcus said, avoid the bastards and have nothing to do with them. Yeah, exactly. What's your one about the crossbow, West Yorkshire? I was getting a bit confused with that one. Dave said to Liam, saw that earlier stream, like the people are playing right into the government's hands like the knives. West Yorkshire said, love the catapults, always carry it as close as UK can get to a half decent tool. Yeah, you're right there. Yeah. Oh, Jack's on. You're right, Jack. I didn't know if you didn't comment earlier, did you? I said my sister-in-law is an inspector. Yeah, I've still got the tattoo, but I probably never will change it, but I don't necessarily agree with it now. Do you know what I mean? But it was more of a fuck you to the ones I knew who, I've got scars in my mouth, on my face. Actually, not on my face. That's not what doing the police. But I've got scars in my mouth and on my hands that partly to do with the police. They're not. He said, if you use patented idea, just be careful you don't swipe your nose on your sleeve. Yeah. I don't think them. Yeah, sorry. The links don't show. I don't think. West Yorkshire. Oh, that's fucking weird, isn't it? Yeah. This is to West Yorkshire. Sabu said, after coppers nowadays wouldn't even know what ACAB means. ACAB comes from a different time. Most coppers are quite young nowadays. Funny thing is, you're right there. Because the last time I did I got arrested, but not charged with anything. CID didn't even know what that meant. They asked me in the end, and I told them. But again, they can, I explain it how I do, and they can have a laugh about it. Do you know what I mean? Bristol, you right, mate? When there was a news article, an elderly man was shot by someone with a crossbow while working on his roof. Getting closer and closer and closer to banning it. They'll be gone soon. I'll have to replace them with something else. Jack Stryker said she's not quite a taste. West Yorkshire, critical shot, not shit. That's probably why that comment got hidden. I had wondered why it was. Yeah, I read it anyway because I can still see it even though it's not showing. Since it said we call inspectors detectives, Jack said all new cops are Marxists. From Sabu said I personally have ACAC. What would that be? You got to tell me. What cunts? I don't know though. I'm just guessing there. Could mean a lot of things. Andreas. Oh, Andrea, you right, mate? Yeah, let's get off the away cab thing. I don't want to be asking for fucking trouble from someone in a bad mood or something. You know what I mean? Slingshot does West have a YouTube channel? Have a look, mate. Click on it. Click on his channel. If you click on the bit, I don't know if you're on a phone, but you can go to the channel from the streams. Where's your ACAC? Yeah. Yeah, you got it first time. Bristol said love hate was another tattoo on the fingers. That's it. Yeah. I know some people with some right old strange tattoos. I know people with like skins on their forehead. Yeah. And stuff like that. But as you say, it is quite of another era. Even when I had it in the 90s, it was still out of its time, if you know what I mean. Pocket full, you're right, mate. If I didn't say hello. Rich said he'd be back in a second. Just gonna have to cut a bit of skin off my thing. Aaron said I tatted myself. Well, that's mate. That was done with Indian ink and a sewing needle. But yeah, that's a homemade tattoo. When I said we used to have a bloke who came into Argos with shitloads of face tattoos and piercing, was a polite bloke there. That's it, isn't it? Well, that's it. People jump to conclusions and first appearances or whatever. But yeah, most people are decent, aren't they? And I said, "What's up in England? Good evening." Not much for me. Just on here, and I ain't done nothing all day really. I shall be fixing a fucking roof tomorrow, though, by the looks of it. Jumble sail boot, swallows on the hands, that's it. Spider webs, neck and elbow, yeah. Iron Man said, would you rather battle a predator or a terminator? You have an infantryman portable gear. I don't know. Both of them would be a fucking bastard to fight, wouldn't they? Oh, I don't know. They're quite equal, I think, them too. Terminator. Mark said Slingshot. I tried to watch it a few times, but didn't like it too much. Missed something there. Oh, The Wire. Yeah, that was filmed in Maryland, wasn't it? Yeah. I stopped watching it many years ago. Once I said, don't get hit with a crossbow bolt while working on the roof. Yeah, exactly. I'll be keeping an eye out. Aaron said, so no, just it's just I just got to fix my own roof, Aaron, and it's not a proper roof. It's just like a summer house roof. I'd be fixing that, but no, I don't do roofs. No, just like I got to refelt a summer house roof. They're not a big deal, but something I didn't really want to do. They're not these. It's been quite warm where I am. Yeah, it was a nice day today, wasn't it? Yeah. Thomas Herbert said, I'd rather battle a predator than a terminator, both together. Rather than piss off my missus. Things that I understand, Mike. What have been scorching here all day? Yeah, use zombie as a decoy, Liam. That's definitely a good idea. Jack strikes in my crossbows already emigrated. I remember you saying, yeah, because we ain't seen them for a while, have we either? But I remember you saying that. It'll go that way eventually, won't it? It's coming up. Especially when they love these stories, that'll be all over the fucking paper. The one that always got me was that woman. I'm sure that was a fake story, like totally made up, just to do people over with the crossbows. Where am I? West Yorkshire Catapults, they've been down the allotment. Ah, nice, yeah. My granddad used to have an allotment. I wouldn't mind an allotment, but they're a bit sort of restricted round my, well, not restricted, but you know, all taken up. Things sorts of TV went to hell after the 80s. You know, there's some things you do occasionally get some things, but yeah, it's very rare. You know, very rare to have any decent good things on telly now. Frost, I'm out of the UK currently. Very cold where I am right now. Shanu said Colt 1911 still available. All depends what form you mean. Deactivated BB gun. Who knows? Yeah. Yes and no. I'm as Bart said, if money wasn't an issue, what was your dream build? I'd love to build a cottage on a farm. Yeah, I would like to have. I'd build a fucking mansion in the middle of not in the middle of nowhere, but with a decent bit of land, and have it a bit like a fucking fortress or a castle. You know, where no fucker can get in there. It'd be very fortified. Yeah, and big, you know, underground, great big underground bits and escape fucking tunnels. You know, I'd love all that kind of stuff. Yeah, Grambo, Liam, that's it. Rachel said you need catapults. Bristol said we used a needle and a wrap of cotton inked dipped in Indian ink. I've got a cross which looks like a dagger on my left hand between my thumb and index finger done that way. Yeah, that was done like that, but it was just we found some child's fucking stamp things. That's why the letters on that are so uniform and good. Stamped it on so you could see the initial good writing, and then just kept dipping the needle in the ink. And I said I killed my first black bear with a crossbow a long time ago. Nice. He said the Grambo story. That was utter bollocks. Yeah, yeah. I'm absolutely sure that was absolutely totally made up. Now I don't normally always think that, but that one I'm fucking sure of. West Yorkshire said it's not mine, but he's got turkeys, ducks, chickens, and a massive growing site. Oh, nice. Yeah, the allotment. Slingshot said I got my slingshot collection. Mark said Sopranos and Boardwalk Empire were the pinnacle of TV watching recently. Sopranos I've never watched yet, Marcus. Well, I ain't seen either of them, but I want to watch Sopranos. I'm going to watch one day, definitely. Polkford, how many tattoos have you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. I don't know if you can see them. So 2, really. Yeah, I'm not really into them. Yeah, I don't know. I never got into them. After them, I couldn't be bothered with anymore. To be honest, when I woke up with them, I was fucking like, oh fuck, I did do that then. I was so fucking pissed. I was pissed out my face when I had them done. And I woke up and like, oh fucking hell, I did have that done then. That wasn't a dream. Richard's back. Irishman, you right, mate? He said TV is poor these days, but on a positive note, Bosch is back on tonight. What's that then? I've never seen that one. Aaron said he's not seen it. Jack said he did a video on Grambo. Maybe it was your video that convinced me it was total bollocks then, Jack, because I can't remember what it was that convinced me. It was probably your video. Singson said, if you could buy your own little island, Mike, what would you do with it? Exactly what I said. Mansion, helicopter fucking pad. Just because I think if you're going to have a mansion in the middle of nowhere, you might as well have a helicopter pad, even if you ain't got a helicopter. Because if you get ill, you're going to need a helicopter to land for you, ain't you? So mansion, helicopter pad, fucking make it like a fortress. Cannon out the front that looks like it's not real, but is really. I'm joking. That'd be a great thing to drive up a drive, a nice long drive with a cannon facing you. Irishman, I don't know, Marcus. I'll stream it later in the week. JBO said to Jack, yeah, I'll watch that one, giving away all that armory. Yeah. Yeah, the more you watched and read about it, it just seemed more bollocks and more bollocks and more bollocks, didn't it? Wimbledon said, didn't you have a Grambo video banned or something? No, I never did a video on it, I don't think. Pretty sure I didn't. I think I didn't want to, sort of thing. I don't know. Sure I didn't in the end. Oh, what it was, I put Grambo tags on a video. I remember now, Liam. I put Grambo tags on a video, and that video got banned for some reason. And I thought it might have been the Grambo. I had a normal crossbow video, and I put the Grambo tags in it. That was it. Things up where he said he prefers 𝐾𝐈𝐿, West Yorkshire. Anyone else? EDC container catapult. Mine doesn't, but Jack's does occasionally, I think. I don't go out enough to use one really, but you know, the places I go. Richard said I might EDC one day though. Richard said I saw a news story reckoning a teen boy had shot his sister in the head with a crossbow. Some of the stuff in the article didn't make sense. Yeah, it makes you very suspicious, doesn't it, Rich, when these things don't make any sort of sense when you read them. John said I'm here, just taking a mental health break. Oh, you're right, John. Yeah, good to see you on, mate. Mate, if I won a few quid, I'd throw you some your way for entertaining us. Quality channel, you should be proud. Great community on it. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. And it is a good community, though, isn't it? I do like this. Yeah, you're right there. We can have a proper sort of decent chat in these, like you're just chatting with your mates, can't you? Jack said most of these mad stories now are totally manufactured. Kern said, make sure your island is in international waters. Yeah, exactly. I'd probably stick to I probably wouldn't have an island even if I could buy an island. I'd rather have somewhere inland, you know what I mean? It'd be even harder. But the problem is, if it's hard to get on, it's also going to be hard to get off. You know, if you need to get off of it. Andrea said, best mafia film TV series is not Il Padrino or Capo di Capi. The best is Romanzo Criminale. We talk about Roman mafia in 70s and 80s. Oh, nice. Yeah, that sounds interesting. Yeah, I might have to look into that. This is how you mod a pistol crossbow one that got banned. That's it. Yeah, it probably was. I've worked out later. It was probably to do with the modding a pistol, wasn't it? But yeah, I'd put on the Grambo tags to see if it would, you know, see if I could cash in on the hype of that. You know what I mean? It was probably the mod a pistol that got it banned, because it was just when they was having that shitstorm of shitting themselves over people, the advertising, wasn't it? And said I like Turkish horsebow. I'd like to try it one day. I've never tried one of them. Things sort of said asking Jack if he's seen his video. I'm Walking Dead says that's something I'll watch eventually. Went downhill a bit, did it? JBO said Richard, new Forge is really cool. Yeah, funny, I watched your video as well, Richard. Didn't get a chance to comment, but yeah, it's good. I'm glad you got that going, Rich. And there's a very good Marcus, but with tradition, she lost a lot of significance from Roman languages. Don said, I'm still not okay, Marcus, but I'm safe, so that counts a lot, I guess. If Mike had an island or an isolated mansion and an event wiped everyone else out, how long would it take him to realise? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, good point. Hopefully I wouldn't be like one of those old Japanese fucking whatever soldiers from World War II that's still fighting the war 40 years later or whatever. Whatever it was, you know what I mean? Seems like buy a tugboat, Mike. Yeah, yeah. It's just if you're too restricted, you got to remember, you know, the harder it is for people to get on, the harder it is for people to get off. So if you're injured or having a heart attack or something and you need to get to hospital, oh man, John, you'll be all right, mate. Chin up, pal. Yeah, I hope you're all right, John. Richard said, thanks, JBO Bushcraft. I'm happy I finally got the Forge in a usable state and affords more stuff soon. Noodles, you right, mate? If I didn't say hello. He said, when 9/11 happened, my friend got stuck in Manhattan for 3 to 4 days. And there's attention, Mike, of Romanzo Criminale. There are 2 versions, film and series. Film is horrible. What's the series? All right, I'll do that. Counter title, your vid this. The way they do it on the movies, uploads to avoid detection. Oh, I get you. Yeah, put the yeah, good idea. And I said maybe when he does streams and nobody comments. What's that, Liam? I'm getting confused there. I don't know. Marcus said to Noodles, a friend of mine's brother survived 9/11, but got killed in a car crash. And that's a massive shame when shit happens like that. You manage to survive something like that and then end up dying like that. It's terrible. It's very sad. Oh, I get you now, Liam. Yeah, maybe when he does streams and no one comments. Yeah, that's how I'd realise the world had ended or something. Yeah, I get you now. Ross said, I've got to go, mate. Have a good stream on. Well, thanks for watching, mate. See you later. It's also a shame there are not many more movies where people are trapped on an island or somewhere and have to escape. I enjoy films like that. Yeah, that's a good premise, isn't it? JBO said it would be just your luck, Mike. We'd end up with zombies that could swim. Yeah, exactly. Aaron said, yeah, in America we have troops from Vietnam and they come back in the woods and live. No, it's documentary on. It's crazy. I said, thanks, Marcus. I've got Electro's challenge recorded. Just not in a good enough frame of mind to edit it properly. Just rather absent-minded lately. Iron Man had seen any new or decent movies. Not seen anything new for a while, I don't think, Iron Man, I can think of. I was going to watch something last night. I might watch something tomorrow, something new. I'll get back to you about that tomorrow. Noodles was saying sorry to hear about Marcus's friend. Yeah, it's a real shame that is, Marcus. As I said, as in, you'd realise everyone is dead. You know what, Marcus? I've never seen Papillion. I say set. But I know what that is. It's the prison escape thing, and it was Steve. I can't remember his name now. It's not Steve, is it? Or is it Steve? An old matey from fucking Rain Man. Dustin Hoffman. Richard said, got a notification for your live stream just now, Liam. That's good now on YouTube. Fuck's sake. Yeah, how long is that? About 3 hours too late. He said to JBO, zombies don't have to breathe, so they could just walk across the seabed. Well, they do that in Land of the Dead, don't they? They walk on the bottom of the sea and that. Neil said to Marcus, life would be so much more fun if we didn't die. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? I said to Marcus, no, but I know about the French penal islands, so it's probably worth me watching it. It's supposed to be a good... Oh, what's Steve? I said Steve in my head, and I couldn't think of the rest. Yeah, Steve McQueen, yeah. I questioned myself, and then I couldn't think of it. I said, Noodles, what's Sel saying? Death and taxes are inescapable. That's it, Marcus, isn't it? Aaron said, sorry, man. I get the typing too fast for in spell check. I do it all the time. I'm always writing things wrong. You should see my fun comments on Liam's streams. Baby Ocean said, yeah, that's true. Just have to watch the limbs don't float off as they go. Yeah, if they're rotting, yeah, I suppose, yeah. Yeah, It Follows too would be good, wouldn't it? Marcus and Steve McQueen. Shot said, another great movie is No Escape. My favourite prison escape film is Runaway Train. Is it Runaway Train? John Voight and Eric, is it Eric Roberts? Yeah. I keep questioning myself, and then I think, fuck, I'm not right. Yeah, Runaway Train. That's a fucking brilliant film if you've never seen that. If you've never seen Runaway Train, I highly, highly, highly recommend that. It's brilliant. And Cell 211, I've never seen that. Noodle said to Marcus, I don't know if he told you, but I'm a Jehovah's Witness. We believe that man was originally supposed to live forever. Ah, that'd be good, John said, I'm sorry for the lack of uploads. No, it's all right, John. You'll be back. It's a fate worse than death is usually better than dying. I've said, there was Wilderness and another film I sort of liked, but could have been a lot better. I can't remember the name, but it would be a couple of a remote island and their sort of paranoid infection. Plot, and they don't know if there really is a virus on the mainland or they're being manipulated. I've never seen that. That doesn't ring a bell to me. Noodles was saying to Marcus about the Adam and Eve thing. No Escape is a prison without guards or rules. Piggy Wig, right, mate? JB said, have you seen Sylvester Stallone film where he escaped all the prisons? Can't remember the name. No, I've not seen that. Escape from Alcatraz I've seen years ago. When I was about 15 or something. I did like it, or maybe 20. I'm going to risk getting a Runaway Train out if you've not seen it. So if the stream goes off, I'll be back on in a minute. Still on. But it's a prison escape film where they then get stuck on a runaway train in the fucking snowy wherever. But Jon Voight's character is like the hardest bloke in the prison sort of thing, and he's been in solitary for like fucking 15 years or something, and you know, yeah, brilliant film. Iron Man Spartans was saying this, lock up to JBO. I said it was one of the films with the first 40-60 minutes was brilliant, but then the plot was a bit stupid. Yeah, I don't know that one. Andrea said, Mike, I have the Horror Zone Redback on the market. They are. Are there other good type of crossbows? I see Bear Archery Desire. Good design. I'm not sure. The only other one I know of for the pistols that are decent power and price are the Armex ones, but they're just the Horizon ones anyway. BF, yeah, Rebecca De Mornay is in Runaway Train as well. Yeah, that's it. Keith, you're right, mate. It's good to see you on. John Marcel Boo said Escape Plan with Stallone. First one was okay. Yeah, I've not seen that either. I went off prison films for a while. I actually couldn't enjoy watching them. Anything to do with prisons for a while. I could probably watch them now. Slingshot said Ray Liotta plays the main character. JT Jensen, you're right, mate. He said, hi W, fun fact from Denmark. Now you need a license to be wearing a protective vest. What do you think about that? Yeah, that's pretty insane, mate. That shouldn't be a thing, should it? You should be able to. I can sort of understand the thing. I don't agree with it, but I sort of understand the thing where they won't let you carry things that can hurt people. But you shouldn't. It shouldn't be illegal to protect yourself, should it? Yeah, that's a terrible thing, JT. It really annoys me with a film when you get a brilliant setup and then the film gets silly. Yeah, there's a lot of films like that, or they have a really good premise and should be really good, and then they're crap. And the rest of The Walking Mike, what is in The Walking Dead? Oh man, I like the movie Alive. That's about a sports team that crashed in the snow. You know, I've never seen that, but I know the story of that. Junebug, you're right. So I had a dream about a Komodo dragon by the side of my house. That's weird. I had a dream about one of my relatives was hiding inside a letterbox the other week. That's the last dream I can remember. The letterbox is this big. Aaron said, no, can't hurt anybody with a vest. That's it, isn't it? You know, it's like saying you can't wear fucking steel-toe cap boots. I suppose you can hurt someone with them, but you know what I mean? You can't actually hurt anyone with a vest. West Yorkshire just sounding some catapults and listening in. Nice one, mate. JT, you don't know I'm a criminal, just a sudden. Yeah, terrible, mate. When last said there's a Hammer House of Horror episode, it's sort of very dark parody of Alive. Slingshot, Mike needs a motorcycle. I wouldn't want to ride a motorcycle. Nah, I couldn't do that. I'd ride a bike though. Any play Brawl Stars? No, I've never played that. Then not he said to Liam, Saving Private Ryan was like that, exploding socks for fuck's sake. Come to think of it, Fury was just as bad at the end. It was a bit daft with the tiger fight as well. Marcus was saying to West Yorkshire Catapults, do you have a website, mate? I better read that one out because I don't think he's reading them, Marcus. He said he's listening. So, West Yorkshire Catapults, do you have a website, Marcus said. Piggy said, have you ever been to Centre Parks? Sorry for the bad spelling. No, I've not. I've not ever been there. I would though, but yeah. I have watched the Twilight Zone. I like the Twilight Zone movie. That's quite good. I can't remember too. I've not watched loads of the Twilight Zone series, but I have. Then as I think we've all ridden the bike at some stage. Yeah, I wouldn't want to ride a motorbike though. Because if you come off one of them, you really hurt yourself, don't you? You know what I mean? You know, not always, but you know what I mean. When you hurt yourself on a motorbike bad, you hurt yourself bad. You know what I mean? You can have car crashes and not be hurt at all. Not that I have anything against people riding motorbikes. It's just it's not for me. Weapons I said to Z, not Z. Fury annoyed my granddad, who was an artilleryman in World War II. As he was saying, no way would all those 88 crews miss the tanks. Iron Man said, Z, the Germans were crack troops, very attractive, effective in combat. I hate movies make them out to be idiotic. Marcus saying, Z, yeah, that's true. Saying shot, my favourite original episode is called The Lonely. Yeah, I've seen quite a few because they show them. They show some of the old ones on the Horror Channel. But I do like that kind of thing. I love anthology series where it's sort of you know, fantasy, sci-fi, horror sort of stuff. Got a bit of fucking, you know, when you have that bit of skin just there. Trying to cut it off with some fucking nail clippers. Yeah, don't forget to like the stream, everyone. The more you like it, the more likely other people are to watch it, and the more likely you will get sent it another time. So the more you consistently like things, the more you will get them again. You know what I mean? West Yorkshire was saying, no website, mate. Give me a shout on Facebook. He's got his name there. Oh, is that you, Glenn? Yeah, Glenn, I recognise your name. Yeah. Weapons Officer, have you commented on my Facebook before? I recognise your name there. Or did you have your name as that before? Weapons Officer, I like the one about the bookworm who survives the nuke. The one about the killer doll. Yeah, cheers, Rich. Everyone like the stream, please. JBO, talking about war films, anyone still really enjoy Band of Brothers? I've never seen that, but I've heard people love that. Irishman said, I'm imagining it, Mike, or have your sideburns got a bit bigger. I just shaved here, and I did notice that they was a bit bigger than normal. Yeah, I've not had a trim of them lately, so yeah, they are quite they are showing a bit more than normal. 26 watching, 24 likes. That's good then. Isn't it? Yeah. They said the thing is, the first tank they would have shot at was as was Fury. Clearly had a 76mm gun, which could have gone through the front armor at any range. At that range. Marcus said, I'll do eBay out of all those places you mentioned. Are you going to do that milk carton challenge? Yeah, if I can get one, Slingshot, because we don't buy our milk in that, and we never really drink a lot of orange juice. But if someone here drinks some orange juice, I'll get the carton and I'll join in, definitely. It's just getting the carton, because I don't really go out, so I wouldn't be buying one myself. West Yorkshire Catapult said, cheers for that, WC. Yeah, Glenn Ackridge, I changed it recently on Google to a company name. Yeah, I recognise your name when I read it then, yeah. Double Selby said, I always thought the 1980s Twilight series was more of an Alfred Hitchcock Presents and Tales of the Expected, with twist at the end rather than horror. Yeah, you're right there. It's not really horror, is it? JT said, but I like those kind of things. You know what I mean? I love all them anthologies. That's why I like Inside Number 9 is really good, and Black Mirror is really good. They're like modern versions of those. Inside Number 9 has a bit of comedy to it, though. JT said, when I notice I watch also Weapons and Stuff streams, I like you both. Well, thank you, JT. I appreciate that, mate. Like I said, Band of Brothers in the Pacific were great. I said to Z, same thing, wasn't it, with the Fireflies? German always shot at them first with the 17 PDR gun. Couldn't frontally kill any of the German tanks. West Yorkshire's put his number up there for you. You know, he owes me a catty. Slingshot, the good 80s horror from America was Tales from the Dark Side. Yeah, that's good. I like that as well, yeah. Then as he said to Weapons Off, yeah, Firefly crews used to paint their gun barrels campfire so they didn't receive the first shot. No, so that's interesting, that is. Andrea said, Mike, I don't have a good place to try. How long distance do you shoot a horror zone? Well, my garden's only like 20 meters, and that's all right. That's an all right distance. They'll go further than that. They'd probably go 50, I reckon. But you want at least, well, you can shoot them at 10 meters or less. You know, I sometimes test mine at 6 meters. But yeah, they'll go to probably 50, I think, but I've never tested it. Iron Man Spartan said, if you could be your age in any other time decade, what would it be? Any age, or if you could be your age now, you know what, mate? I'd like to go forward in time to see what fucking technologies they are. Yeah, Rasmus, I've said the same thing. Problem with going back, everything gets worse and worse and worse, and more dangerous and more dodgy, don't it? I'd definitely like to go into the future, man. That'd be brilliant, seeing what they have. Unless you go too far, and then there's nothing left. But say if it was back, I don't know. Maybe just when they started the Industrial Revolution and that, when the stuff started coming along, steam engines and that, be interesting stuff. What's that, Victorian time? But yeah, all the dodgy health shit. I want, you know, dying of infections and that in them days. Yeah. Weapons officer at some point in the future with better technology and medicine. Yeah, that's what I would like, to see. Yeah, and Liam, he would get a benefit from that. Andrea said, thank you. Janu said, did you all vote for Trump? Yeah, we all voted for Trump. Let me show you, hang on. In the UK, if you voted for Trump, you got one of these. I'll show you in a second, hang on. So when I voted for Trump, I got this. We don't really vote from over here, do we? Why are the BBC shows worse than American shows today? It all depends, Slingshot. What, you know, I think there are some really good BBC things, and there are some really good American things. You probably don't get all the UK ones over there, all the BBC ones, or you might do, I don't know. There are some good BBC stuff there. Marcus, that was on wish.com for about $2. Zed said to Slingshot, I don't think they are, to be honest. I've said if I went back in time, I'd die fairly quickly from not having any UC medicine. That's it, innit? Iron Man Smart said, might look forward, lol, third world wasteland. That's what I mean. Yeah, if you go too far forward, yeah, it'd be nothing. JBO said, I want to go back to the 50s and 60s. Hot rod cars, proper rock music. Just not going for fashion. I wouldn't suit flowers. No, that's quite a good idea, actually, 50s and 60s, yeah. Things that said, how's Ed? Iron Man Spartan said, surely there's herbal substitute for your condition. When there's a British collusion called the FBI. Yeah, exactly. And as he's a Slingshot, I find all TVs pretty much crap nowadays. There's your answer. Yeah, I bought a couple of them, Marcus, as a sort of joke. Yeah, when he became president. So, yeah. I think it was like $2 on wish.com. Noon said, I remember growing up in the 80s, seeing men with longer hair wearing cups covered with spikes covering their crotch. Can you test one of these against a Warhammer? playing some Maiden in the background. I will try. I'll try. I'll have to try. Obviously, I'm not going to be where it's on, but will be. Chandler said he voted Hillary Clinton. That's fair enough, mate. None of that means a lot to me anyway. Do you know what I mean? Being English, do you know what I mean? But, yeah, I know I don't dislike anyone for voting anyone, really. All have our reasons, don't we? Snowman White, you're right, mate. I'd like to be in the 30s. I'd like to be in my 30s in the 60s, Bethnal Green, and go and have a couple of the Cray twins. Yeah, that's another good one. I like that. Yeah, that would be very interesting. So, how can the UK citizen vote for Trump? I'm kidding with you anyway. Like I said, I'd like to have lived in the Wild West. That one crossed my mind as well. Yeah, that would be good, but I think we'd end up fucking dying really quickly. I don't know though. It might not. Remember I've said to Iron Man, not really. Green tea and CBD can help in big numbers, but not as well as certain medicines. Dumble Salbo said to me, "What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done?" And cringed just about thinking about. Oh, I probably couldn't tell you. Let me think. I don't know. I've done loads of fucking embarrassing things. Little minor embarrassing things, but to me, they're really embarrassing at the time. I'll have a think about that one, because off the top of my head, it's hard to say what would be the most embarrassing one. Nothing really bad, though. I've never done anything really badly embarrassing. Because you can do things embarrassing that only you know about. You know what I mean? I tend to block that kind of stuff out anyway. Don't remember things like that. Slingshot said I would go back to the 20s. Richard said if I had to go back in time, I'd go to 1850 when blacksmiths were more in demand. Yeah, that's a good one, actually. I like that. JBO said to Marcus, oh yeah, I would have met Billy the Kid. Yeah. Slingshot said all the 80s. No man said, have you ever seen the movie Tombstone? You know what, I've not. And I'm a massive Western fan, but I've never got around to seeing that. Is that the one with Val Kilmer in? That looks good though. Or no, or is it the other one with Kevin Costner? Or are they both in that one? Mark said to Richard, I was following a van the other day and it was lettered up as a farrier blacksmith. The funny thing is, when we had a gun shop near us, that gun shop was also a farrier and blacksmith. The local one anyway. Andrea said, oh guys, got to watch a film. Go to watch a film. Good evening. See you later, mate. Marcus said JBR would have been an outlaw. I would have been, definitely. It's just the outlaws out there. Most, the majority of them would just fucking end up dying when they're, Billy the Kid was dead by the age of 21, wasn't he, I think. That's the kind of thing that would have happened to me, I think. Would have been famous, but dead. Who knows, though, because some people say he didn't die. Iron Man Spartan said, I'd love to go back and listen to a student to ancient Greek philosophers. Yeah, that would, you lot are coming up with some really good things there. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Nice was saying, see you later to Andrea. Yeah, you're getting some good ideas coming out now. That mild, boring Victorian one. You know me, though, as soon as I'm put on the spot, I can't think of nothing. So, man, so please watch the 1970s documentary called Colonial Gunsmith. It's just two blokes in old-fashioned clothing making flintlocks. All right, I'll do that. It might be easy if you comment that on one of my videos, then I'm more likely to see it again. Richard said, farriers are mainly shoeing horses. JBO said, my family in the village they lived in, my nan's uncles was a blacksmith. Ian, my nan's dad, used to repair wooden iron-rimmed wheels. Oh, nice. Pete said, when you go to the car boot? Monday. Oh, yeah. Thank you for reminding me about that, Pete. I wanted to ask you a question. I'm going to a car boot sale on Monday. Is there anything you could think of that I could buy while I'm there? So the things I'm thinking of buying are things like I need to get some wooden handles, like hoe handles, rake handles, various tools like axes. I'm going to try and get some walking sticks, some armor, as in like shin pads, elbow pads and stuff, maybe some helmets, a meat cleaver, a spade, chopping boards. Can you think of anything else I could get at a car boot sale while I'm there that I could use for videos. Cheers, Pete. I'm glad you reminded me of that. That's why I put that on the thing. I'm meant to say that on here. Oh, cheers, Marcus. I must not have seen that. I've not been back onto the community post for a while. Yeah, scythes. The only thing is I've actually got a scythe ready for a build one day. Don't you said I could see you in the Middle Ages. I think Billy the Kid certainly did die. He'd be over 150 by now if he didn't. Yeah, fuck's sake. I didn't mean that. Snowman World War II field telephone. What, car boot, you mean? Pete says saw blades. Yeah, that's a good one. Saw blades. Yeah, I forgot about that. This is why I wanted, yeah, you know. Yeah. A wooden mallet. Yeah, another good one. Shannon, I've got Grand Theft Auto and I play it occasionally, but at the minute I'm playing Fallout 76. JBO, old knives, chisels. Yeah, definitely. I think I've got that down. Old knives. The only thing is you don't see a lot of knives at car boots now. Chisels you might though. Dad said rotary mower blades could be used for turning into other sharp implements. Cheers, Dad. Iron Man might try ceramic tiles armor. Use 2 or more. I'll try that. I've watched Tumbo's videos on them. Well, I've watched yours as well now. Irishman said, my father went to a car boot sale. He drove in the wrong way and sold his engine. That's the first joke of the night, and I don't want no more. That means we went an hour and 10 minutes without a joke, or did I just not notice them? Timbo, you right, mate? Get some empty juice cartons. Yeah, I will. Tim, did you watch my video? I did put I have put a rifle. I've tested that rifle crossbow against the armor. If you want to watch it. Richard said, look out for walking sticks with brass animal heads. Some of the heads come off and have a tube for whiskey. Nice one, Rich. I'll definitely be looking for walking sticks. Thomas said, how about buying some butcher's hooks? Yeah, that'd be a good idea. That would have been an error of judgment. I remember seeing a video of Kylie Minogue in a rental shop. Said to my mate, Cor, I wouldn't mind having a go at that. I looked where I thought my mate was, and it was a woman. My mate had walked off. Nice. Oh, that's your most embarrassing thing, yeah. Fuck's sake. My favourites are baseball bats. Yeah, I've got bats down there. I will look for baseball bats. I've got bats, mag lights. I'll look for files. Yeah, that's a good one. The only thing with the files would be good, but I've got no way to turn them into knives at the minute. A lathe, yeah. I don't mean like power tools though. I appreciate the idea. Yeah, I mean like I won't be buying any tools or anything. It'll just be very cheap hand tools to turn in. Like I'm going to buy an axe to turn into a throwing axe. You know what I mean? And the walking sticks will either be to mod or just to use for videos. The armor will be to make some armor. JT said, take a piece of split firewood, make a club. It's really effective. Yeah, good idea. Mark said, jumpsuit blue. She didn't say something like bending over her. Richard said, if you see a scythe, Mike, you could make a war scythe with a little modification. I should have a scythe somewhere here, Rich. Marcus saying, to noodles, USA made files are the best in the world. Jumpsuit blue said to Marcus, but I said it in a silly voice as I thought it was my mate. JBO said to me, which boot fair are you going to look out for cricket? And yeah, I won't say which one because it will sort of, you know, give my location away a bit. But yes, good idea on the cricket bat's a good one. I get that mentioned a lot, cricket bats. I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, cricket bat. I had written bats, so that probably would have come to mind. Bump caps, I have got one, but it would be good because I could make, you know, actually use them as in tests. I don't want to use my one because I want to keep it. Timber said, yes, mate, seen it. I was a bit drunk when I commented, sorry. No, it's all right, mate. It's just because you hadn't replied. I didn't know whether you'd seen my comment or not. Snowman said you should do a 60 style East End gangster parody and hang Zombie on a meat hook using the weapons on him. That's actually a good idea. I like that. I'll keep that one in mind for a joke video one day. Burned out rage, you right, mate? Irishman said you'd pick up cheap chain. Yeah, chains. Oh, to be honest, I could make a foot operated lathe slingshot. I know how to make I could make one of them. I just never. It's getting the room, because you can make one around foot operated lathe. Gas marks, can you make those bows? Yeah, I could. I've not got the PVC to make one though. What do you mean buy some PVC? When I said I once had a woman saying hello to me on the bus, she mistook me for someone else. Spent ages trying to make awkward small talk with her. She was a totally random person. Ah, fuck's sake. Yeah, I've had things like that. Irishman said you might get an old bill hook head. I've got a bill hook ready, but yeah, I'll have a look for some more of those. I've got a bill hook ready. All I need is the stuff but I'm going to need a pole for it, a thick pole. It's going to have to be about that fucking thick. And when I've got a pole, I can then, yeah. Pete said, be cool to put a handle on a scythe and make a sword. Yep. I've got like a, I can't remember what it's called, but it's quite a, I think it's called a brush scythe. It's just a hook blade about that long. But it goes on a straight handle as well. Not like, you know, a scythe goes out like that. This doesn't, it goes straight up. Maybe I said dog choker chains are a decent size chain for projects. I've got my Rotty's old one. Oh, nice. Yeah, good idea. Mark was saying he bought some Indian files and there's crap. Then there's snowman stuck in the middle of you playing in the background. Yes. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah. Fuck's sake. Yeah. Yeah. I quite like that. Yeah. It's Good Friday today, isn't it? Long Good Friday. That's the film, isn't it, when they're hanging them up? The meat. It's Good Friday today, isn't it? I imagine I'd love to own a forest with a series of tree houses and rope bridges. Yeah, that would be brilliant. That's a good. That would be a good thing. Now to buy a good hatchet and axe. Well, I've got a hatchet on the way. But yeah, if there are any other cheap ones, I've already got that written down. That's the third thing on the list. Axes definitely I'll be looking out for. Steel plates, yeah, that's a good one. Slingshot. Mark said to me, old transistor radios are always cheap. Ah, yeah, that'd be good. I'll see if I can get some. The only thing with electronics, it's always a wonder if it works, though, isn't it? I said, if you're lucky, someone might be selling a bag of old porn mags. Complete with stains. Liam said. Yeah, bandsaw. Again, I don't need too many tools because I'm not planning on spending a lot. What I'm hoping is to find some old, find some old accents for like £1 each or something stupid, a couple of quid. Because as I said, the problem with the power tools and electronics at car boots, you don't know whether they're going to work. You've also got a risk buying something nicked potentially. Yeah. So it's different with hand tools and stuff. This is stuff I want to make into things. You know what I mean? Like I said, the pages will be stuck together. So I doubt you'll find one, but an old metal dustbin could be useful. The bin could be filled with soil. Use a backstop, and you could turn the lid into a shield. Yeah, that's a good one, actually, Zed. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if I see that, and also I could carry all the stuff in the bin as I go around. And I'm actually going to do some magnet fishing at the spot on Regent's Canal where Tony Lambriano said he threw Yacht's carcass. Ah, bloody hell, yeah. Yeah, that'd be worth a fucking finding, wouldn't it? Yeah. Is old Tony Lambriano dead now? He died as well, didn't he? But he was one of the Craig's right-hand man, wasn't he? He was one of their main blokes, and he went to prison for a long time with them, didn't he? Because he wouldn't say nothing. He done like 25 years in prison as well, didn't he, or something? Pete's leather, yes, yeah. Nuts and bolts, yeah. Portable. I don't know if we'd see a portable crank forge here, but yeah. What's that? What's up there, pork chop? ABO said always worth looking for pouches and kits. Don't say to Marcus, true, but second-hand ones will be cheaper. Hi, man, Mike. I have some scrap metal and I'll give you throwing spikes. I'll give your throwing spikes a try. They look good. Even if I don't stick in, the weight would still hurt and discourage an attacker. Yeah, I'll admit they are quite hard to stick into things. That's why I was throwing them into my foam pad. But yeah, if it hit a person, that would do a hell of a lot of damage. Like I said, wear gloves, canals are full of rat piss. Said, I once bought a second-hand blow-up doll from a car boot sale. Never again. It had a runny nose. Ah, fuck's sake. That's just dirty. Can't hit an old stripper pole. just don't lick it. Richard said if you can get cheap leather handbags. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, leather handbags and shoes. Yes, very good idea, Rich. Richard, drill bits or saw blades if they're cheap. Man said he said they haven't been found since. He said in his book that the keys are still in there somewhere, and he gave the bridge location. Ah, right. Yeah, that's fucking, yeah, good that is. I said you could see it. You could see if you could buy a sling bow or an underground tunnel to show slingshot. Fuck's sake. Elastic to make a slingshot rifle. Liam, look what you've done. Yeah, good idea. I'll just see if I can find a map to the underground tunnels for you. From the bloke who offers us the dodgy fags. Cigarettes, I mean. Marcus said the canal may have been dread since then. Always worth a look, though, isn't it? You know, always worth a look. 2x4s, yeah. What's the map drawn by Peter Farr? I think it would be well, the map for my local tunnels would be either drawn by the shitting jogger or Chaddy, which was the local Peter Farr. Old pocket knives. I would do that, Irishman. That's what I'm always looking for. But for some reason, our car boots now never ever have knives. I think they won't let them bring them in anymore. There's certain things in the car boot sales down our way, they won't let them take in knives and weapons now. Because that's why I used to go to car boots to buy swords, buy the old Pakistani swords, knives, cookeries. There was always at car boot sales, there was always pocket knives, cookeries, Pakistani swords. See none of that now. Iron Man Spark said, Mike, if you have any blunt wood saws, try making some armour from them. I've heard the metal is quite strong. You know what? I had loads at one point, but I used them for something. But yeah, I'll save them up. It is. That's fucking really good metal, that is. Really springy, hard. Pete said, nothing too rusty, though. Yeah, exactly. Well, not razor. Scrap metal pieces are handed. I keep a bucket around. You've got a bench grinder, they're cheap. Chisels, yeah, that's a good one. Slingshot. Marcus said, you used to get some great knives, except on eBay. Yeah, I remember when they banned knives on eBay, and I can remember the fucking Watchdog episode that got it happening. And the knives that they reckon was illegal on there were just lock knives. But because they look like stiletto flick knives, there probably were other things, but some of the stuff they were showing wasn't even illegal. But I must admit there were some dodgy shit. There still is now, isn't there? But yeah, it's a real shame they did that. Another knee-jerk reaction over fuck all. But it doesn't actually stop anything. No man saying to Marcus, yeah, very true. But Tony said there's loads of stuff in the Regent's Canal from the 50s and 60s. Pete said lead shot. You wanted that, didn't you? Yeah, that's a good one. Timbo said I still find pocket knives at car boots near me. Not many now. What kind of area are you in, Timbo? You don't have to say the exact area, but north, south. Don't mean. Sadly, my local car boots are more rusty kitchen knives and pocket knives. We don't even find that now. I can't see. I don't know if knives are a thing they're not allowed to bring in or something. You literally don't find anything like knives. Because I wanted to, what I wanted to buy, last time I just wanted to buy some kitchen knives. Because kitchen knives can be turned into, you know, decent knives. Stream still on, I know it's gone funny on my end here. Kitchen knife, I want to buy a meat cleaver and turn that into, you know, like a good chopper. Marcus said to me, eBay USA, you can still get any type of knife you want. No, I never thought of going on there. Yeah. Yeah, weirdly enough, I've never been on the eBay USA. And can you buy that in just normal, you know, just buy it in pounds, can you? Because like the US Amazon, you have to buy it in dollars and that. So man, White, you should get some Stanley knives. Oh, I've got loads of Stanley knives. That's one thing I've got loads of. Oh, Dorset, yeah. Nice for a few seconds, but it's back. Wolf Flux, right? Yeah, I saw it come on mine. Don't forget to get your merchandise in, everyone. If you want your t-shirts, got hoodies, everything. And don't forget to like the stream, because the more you like it, the more likely you're to get it, you know, at another time. Marcus said, no, they won't sell to anyone on eBay UK. Ah, right, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I've never been on there. Sometimes if you get hold of old cigar boxes at a car boot sale, they're apparently good for DIY projects. Yeah, I'll look out for them. Oh, I've got some good ideas now. Yeah, think of stuff like stuff that I can turn into sort of weapons, like the axe. I'm going to turn into a throwing axe. The stuff for armor, I'm going to make into armor projects. You know, some stuff you could make medieval style weapons out of. You know, all legal stuff. You know, if you can buy it in a shop, you know, get it sent to you, you can make it. Number seven boots. I did a few car boots about 20 odd years ago. Sold some of my knives. Made me laugh. Some of the comments you'd get, normally from women, such as knives are illegal, stupid stuff like that. Yeah, you know, you get that on here all the time. Not necessarily from women, but yeah, always on these. Liam gets them a lot on here, I noticed recently. Secret Warrior said lawnmower blade can be turned into knives. Yeah, exactly. Someone mentioned that. They're not Z. Think I'm going to have a sandwich. There's something about this stream that always makes me hungry. All right, Zed's getting a time out for that one. There's barely any jokes and one mention of food. I'm not really timing you out. As I said, was thinking about cigar boxes could be used for bug out boxes. Yeah, no, that's a good idea, actually. I wasn't sure what you meant at first. I know people do them kind of things. Well, you got your time out there from weapons and stuff. I'm said it too late. ARP Warden, you're right. I'll see you in about 300 seconds, Zed. I forgot about the delay. Yeah, I'll write it next time. Snowman White, they used to sell cheap katanas at the boot sales. Yeah, you don't get none of that now. No, you can't undo it, can you? I don't think. No, you can just make it longer. Nah, don't worry. He'll take that as a joke. He was going for a sandwich anyway. He probably didn't even know. How much is 300 seconds? 5 minutes. Where am I? Yeah, curved wall hangers are banned. Yeah, that's it. Now they've made it so we can get better swords now. They all have to be handmade. Number side boots with Marcus, ignorance is bliss and all that, mate. Oh, Marcus is saying to jump side boot, they make me sick with that shit. No, I was joking, Liam. It doesn't matter though. He said, thought you legit wanted him timed out. No, it's all right. Don't worry about it. He'll be able to take that as a joke, Edward. Think sort of going to make a staff sling. Like, I might do. I've not definitely planned it because I've got no real way of using it yet. But if I start going down the woods more, I could then. I wonder if there would be any other garden tools you could weaponize. Well, that's partly why I was asking. I was trying to think what other things people could come up with. Because half of the old medieval weapons are tools, aren't they? You know, there was tools originally that have turned into I must mark it crazy how weaponry has improved. A modern British Army gun crew with enough ammo on a hill could massacre an entire army that beat Napoleon in 1815. Yeah, exactly. Wolf Fluxer, tell me about your guns. As in what? Well, there's some up there. There's deactivated air guns, replicas, BB guns. Yeah. Maybe I should slingshot. Just had a go at making one of those. Not as easy as I thought, to be honest. Getting the strings tension right and the length right is a matter of trial and error. I said, yeah, tools that they thought how to make more deadly. Yeah, exactly. Rake, I don't know about a rake. Shovel, definitely. Saw, don't know about a saw. I don't need to write it. I'm gonna write a message to Zed. Zed, you'll be back on soon. I don't know how long. How long's 300 seconds? Liam thought I was serious about the time I hadn't gave you one. Yeah, lawnmower blade, snowman white. That's been mentioned 3 times. Definitely, yeah. Weaponizer garden pick. Yeah, definitely. A bit big though. But yeah, you know, like my Warhammer is just a rock pick. You know what I mean? But your garden pick, fuck me, that would make a hell of a weapon. But it would be a bit too big, I think. If you ever used one of them, they're heavy, heavier than an axe. Yeah, a big pick. Where am I? Slingshot was your boots sound like our flea market. That's exactly what it is, Slingshot. You can still buy all sorts of blades and bows here in the States. Yeah, it's just, well, some of them you can. It's just my local one, they won't let you take knives in there by the looks of it. Maybe there's been trouble with knives or something, you know. So they don't like people taking weapons in there. Maybe someone bought a weapon, stabbed someone, who knows. Garden trowels, yeah. I thought of that one, Rich, yeah. Lawn edger, yeah, I think I have seen them, Marcus, actually. Where's my fucking pen gone? Yeah, that's the kind of thing. I got a Warhammer I made just there. Wolf Flux. There it is. Made about, how long ago was that? About 3 weeks ago, if that. I said, what about short-handled hoe? Could sharpen the edge like an axe. Yeah. Almost like if you ground a sledgehammer to a point, it would be a great weapon for smashing shields. Yeah. That would be a hell of a job, though. But you can get a really big hammerhead about this big, so not that smaller than a sledgehammer, that has it's shaped like this. Fuck the drawing up, hang on. I'll draw that again. So I don't know how well you'll be able to see this. This would be a lot easier to do. So you can get a sledgehammer, well, a hammer that's shaped like that, and this bit would be, you could make that into a spike. Again, it'd be quite a job, but that hammerhead is about that big, so it's not far off of the sledgehammer. But yeah, grinding a sledgehammer to that kind of shape, I think that'd be a hell of a job, but it would be, yeah, it would fucking work brilliant, wouldn't it? Originally, a hedge knife, Mike, could be modded. ARP said to Liam, I imagine you speaking with your voice. Debut said, the car boot fair Pedham Place has undercover police going around to catch dodgy DVDs and confiscate any weapons they see. Yeah, we have that now around our area. Yeah, that used to be a big thing, the old dodgy DVDs. They raiding people all around doing that. I knew what you meant. Things I made a spear out of an edger with my little brother. Remember to buy steel pipes, Mike. Yeah, steel pipes. Yeah, that's actually a good one. Steel pipes are always handy for projects. So, man, could you do modifications on a garden hose pipe? Some sort of weapon powered by water pressure? Possibly, but wouldn't be very portable, would it? I know what you mean, no, because you can tear through things with water, can't you, if it's powerful enough? Wolf said, have you ever been confronted about your weapons? All my stuff's legal, so nothing anyone can say anyway. I've had the police raid my house about 6 times, but again, all my stuff's legal, so nothing can be. Let me look that up, Rhys. I'll tell you if that's the thing I'm thinking of. That's it. Yes, that's it, Rich. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's the hammers I was thinking of. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I didn't know what they was called. That's it. Yeah. Could you tell by my picture? That's what I meant then. Yeah. But that would be a lot easier to put into a spike, wouldn't it? Because you're only going to have to cut off 2 edges. When was I said Google Japanese garden tools? They're pretty scary looking. Right, hang on. Yeah, yeah. A lot of that, actually, when you look at that stuff, yeah, that's like their well, that trowel. You see that trowel thing? Someone's recommended me one of those before. But nearly all their gardening tools are like their weapons, aren't they? Because most of their weapons probably evolved from those tools, didn't they? said he back, lol. Liam was saying sorry about that. Slingshot said this house has been raided, sadly. His house has been raided, sadly. Yeah. But yeah, they can't ever do nothing though. It's all legit, it's all legal. So got to stay one step ahead if they're going to keep fucking tormenting me. That's Someone said, how about buying some metal railway spikes? Yeah, I've never seen them at a car boot, but yeah, that's a good one. He said, has Mark's house ever been raided? Once, I think, maybe twice. Not long after he moved out and put his name on the electoral register. I don't know if that was a coincidence or not. There was a couple of things we thought it might have been that brought it about, but yeah. Because they probably would assume he still lived there before otherwise, you know what I mean? That may just be a total coincidence I've just mentioned there. Marcus said to me, an old fire poker. Yeah, I don't know. That could be. Well, that's a good weapon on its own, isn't it? Wolf's Flux said, have you got a spear? Yes, but not in here. It's in the loft. A couple of them. Yeah, the Japanese sickles are straighter than ours. Means they'd work better as a weapon. Yeah, they do. I think it's called a 𝐶𝐴𝐴. Is it called a 𝐶𝐴𝐴? Which is the Japanese sickle type weapon. I imagine, Mike, did the bullpup come with a cleaning kit and spare magazine? Yes, it did. Yeah, yeah. What made you say that then? Just wondered. Yeah, it did. And a proper cardboard box. I said, wonder with the Japanese sickle if you could mount a blade at a different angle. Use it as a war scythe. Probably. West Yorkshire catapults. Usual laptop crash. I've ripped stop combat's worth it. Yeah, Liam might be able to tell you that. I always put holes in my 95s, but they were only a tenner. And then Liam said, most clothes I've had advertised as ripstop rip just as easily. German flat time trousers are a lot stronger than soldier 95s. JBO said good kit, but they are like wearing crisp wrappers. Slingshot said, you make a double-decker battle axe out of road spikes. Railway road spikes. Yeah, I've never seen them at a car boot. I'll probably have to buy them off eBay or something. Someone said, can you try and make a harpoon or a grappling hook? Grappling hook I'll make one day. Harpoon, I've never thought about that, but yeah, I probably could. Grappling hook, I do want to make one though, or get one. Richard said you can get £10 sledgehammers that have got a round spike. Ah, right. I did not know that. Because that one, the only reason I mentioned that hammer is because I've actually got one of them. Yeah. I've got one of them in the shed. Just need to, but I didn't want to use it for anything because it could be good for other things. You know, it could be actually good for using. West Yorkshire Catapult said, any other suggestions on brands for good trousers? You can go to hundreds, but a ton is a sort of max. Oh, you can go to the hundreds, but a ton is sort of max. I don't know anything about trousers or clothes, mate. But Liam would probably be able to help you. Some of the others should be able to. My man Spartan said, Michael, I saw deactivated rifles in Gunmart years ago and they came with little extras. Yeah, that one did. But my brand gun didn't. My Uzi didn't come with anything else. Most of them didn't come in boxes either. But that Chinese Model 86S bullpup rifle came with everything. It was in a proper box, polystyrene box with a cleaning rod, spare magazine, sling. The only thing I had to buy extra was the bayonet. Wolf-Flux, make a custom safeguarding tool. Lethal weapon, no one knows. Yeah. Alvin said, what do you think of Austin Powers? Yeah, I think Austin Powers is quite funny. I've only seen the first two, I think, though. They're not easy. Yeah, it's a camera. They often have chains on the handles, so they would be swung around, so to speak. A bit dodgy to have, though. I thought, yeah, a bit dodgy. I thought, yeah, fuck now. I'd never fucking swing anything with a blade on a chain, would you? Things like make some short, like javelins. So, man, you could modify a crossbow and turn it into a harpoon. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Simple, isn't it? As I said to West Yorkshire, let me think about surplus and I'll recommend some. As I said, German flat tile is 10 to 20 quid. Then he said, you might wrap it around yourself, which would be unpleasant. Yeah, I'd never fucking swing any fucking kind of bladed thing on a chain. Fuck that bullshit. You're asking for fucking trouble, I think. Well, not unless you're trained, anyway. I said to Alvin, Austin Powers needs to smarten up and act his fucking age. Shot warrior, gauge wire comes in handy. Got some of that. I suppose plumbing fittings like valves for air power weapons. Yeah, that's good. I've never really got in. I've been mentioned that a couple of times. Making homemade air rifles and that, but I don't know. I think that's the problem is, I think if you got caught with one of those and the police tested it to its limit, you could easily get done for making a firearm, I think. Because they would test it to its limit. You'd have to make sure it could never go over 12 foot-pounds. Whether I don't, because that's the thing, I don't know the legality on them. Iron Man, nice full moon tonight. Yeah, where I was, it looked like it was like orange tonight, isn't it, Iron Man? It look orange where you are. Trailer hitches, yeah. Throat's going a bit dry now. Yeah, Werewolves of London. Weapons I've said to West Yorkshire about the trousers. Vessel, Thundercats howl. In this room when I was a kid, because I've been in and out of this room in my years, I used to have Thundercats wallpaper in here when I was a little kid. Marcus said things that we call them tow bars. Silver now, is it, Iron Man? Yeah, I was showing my brother look at the moon. It's fucking orange. When I said to West Yorkshire, surplus trousers in the green grey colour are £10 on eBay as well. A lot tougher than S95s, especially if you get thick cut version, not the Summers. So tow bars can make great mace heads. Right? Yeah, that's what Electro made. I did see on. I probably won't buy a tow bar because I found on eBay a bloke who sells mild steel balls up to like 15 centimeters, so 150 mil, for something like 10 quid for 10 of them, to £1 each. So yeah, that's like cost nothing and hardly any postage. So I'll probably, if I'm going to go for metal balls, it'll be that. All Flux said, look at the Thunderball from Watch Dogs. Try and make that. That looks like a rather effective blunt force weapons. Hang on. Oh yeah, I've actually seen someone. Yeah, I've seen videos of someone doing that. Yeah, yeah, I'll look into that. Thought I recognised the name for that one. I mounted, has your camera got a good zoom? You can get a good moonshots. Now, to be honest, all I've got I mount, that's a webcam. My phone might be able to. And my other camera is an action camera, so no. Do you want me to send you a link, Marcus? I might. Oh no, I can't at the minute. I ain't got my eBay link on here. I don't think. Hang on. Wait a second. Let me go onto eBay quickly. Don't all go mad with your questions. Leave your comments just for a minute while I look up my watch list. I don't want to come back and have shitloads of fucking. I've got a bit of postage, but they're cheap as fuck though. So SP60, which is a 60mm ball, it seems to have gone up now. That doesn't make any sense. Weird thing is the prices ain't what it said. But I'll put the link on anyway. Prices seem to be more than they were before, Marcus, but still, for 10 balls, even if it was like 20 quid for 22 quid for 10 balls, 10 steel balls, that's still not a lot. Weirdly, these prices have gone up though. They wasn't this much before. Well, no, if you go for a 40mm ball, that drops down to like 5 quid for 10. And it's funny how people like things like Thundercats and Ewoks. If one of those things knocked on your door, you'd beat it to death with a stick out of terror. Exactly. Yeah, the 15mm ones, they're a lot dearer. But, you know, if you go, I think like 50, I'm fucking rude. But yeah, the price seems to change now. I'm sure it wasn't that much. Yeah, I've seen 𝐳&A's videos. I don't like to copy people too much, though. I like to just think of my own ideas. You know what I mean? But then it just looks like you're ripping someone else off. So although I may do things that someone else has done, I've never deliberately gone on someone's channel to copy their things. You know what I mean? Massive, amazing, dirty. It's cheap for what it is, isn't it? But I can only get 10 of them for that price. I think you can only get 10 though. I don't think you can get less. Things that said something made from mild steel might not hold up. No, I think it would. I think it would. Well, if thing is though, I can't drill harden steel. Well, I can, but it's a lot more work. You know what I mean? Nah, mild steel's all right. Yeah, I got 55k subs earlier. Forgot to mention it. Oh, nice. That's good, Liam. How many subs you get in a month at the minute? Wolflock said, yeah, man. But yeah, I do know. I knew 𝐳&A Productions when he had 100 subscribers. I was probably subbed to him then. When a lot of the if he's the one I'm thinking, there's two of them. When some channels get really big, I tend to stop watching them because it becomes quite impersonal then, if you know what I mean. The videos change a bit. You know, you can understand it, what they do, but you lose that personal feel to it. Don't worry, if I ever get big, I won't go that way. I don't get any fucking money from it anyway, so because you can understand it though, they're making money out of it, so they want to do, you know. Weapons officer, 8 to 1,000 most months. That's good. 800 to 1,000 most months. Yeah, I'll tell you why I asked. I wanted to try and work out how long it'd be till 100,000. If you don't get your play button, I said I'll make you one. Because I'll probably never get 100,000, not the rate I'm going. Richard said, I've still got them mild steel balls on my watch list. I plan to make a few Morning Stars in the future. Yeah, proper decent price, isn't it, Rich? Yeah. Yeah, I got them on my watch list. I check them out every now and then. Yeah. Snowman said, I've seen 2 Spanish fencing foils for sale on free ads, 50 quid a pair. Is that a good deal? I'm not sure, but I'd imagine that probably is. Zed said, do you remember those clacker things? Yeah, I remember them. Those were bloody lethal. They were always reports of kids getting hurt by them. Yeah, I remember them. JBO said to Richard, do you do much forging work? He's always doing it, JBO. You'll have to go and sub him. He's just made Liam what was it you made, Liam? I can't remember what it was called now. I know what it is, but I can't remember what it's called. It's a great big fucking blade on a stick, basically, on a pole. Mark said to me, true, Mike, they could at least respond to comments, but some don't. No, that's the thing. It gets very impersonal, and, I wouldn't ever want to go that way, and I wouldn't. But you can understand why, if you're getting thousands of comments. But, yeah, it's a shame. But, don't worry, I won't do that. I'll just put what I'll do, Mark, is I'll put a 5-minute slow mode on. Then I can reply to everyone still. You'll hate that. Wolf said, yeah, man, keep it like this. Try to get the ad revenue through your fund your projects. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I got completely demonetized, so I have to. But I get just enough from people. Do the things I ask, and I do appreciate. They do buy the merch sometimes, and they do use the eBay links and the Amazon links, and they do the Patreon. So I appreciate that, because it does fund some of this stuff, because a lot of the stuff I'll do for the cheapest tools and shit you can get. But some things like that head, I did have to buy that. These cost me nothing at all. The mace over there cost me nothing at all. But occasionally things like glue or tape, stuff that you can't really get for nothing. You know what I mean? Laughing at your comment, Marcus. Weapons officer 2022 according to my current numbers. Nice. Wolf said, you will get there, bro, don't worry. Oh, 𝐸, that's it. I couldn't remember what the fuck it's called. I think it said, cool, Richard. I always said a flail is nunchuck of the European people of similar origin. They both started as farm tools. Snowman White said, when we were kids, we used to play with those caps wrapped in thin paper that we used to bang when friends. Yeah, that's it. I can't remember what they're called now, though. What was it, just called caps? Or yeah, I don't know what they're called. Mark said to me, lol, it would be nice if certain people responded to emails and did a video on editing. The editing video might come one day. The emails, I don't know, that sounds like too much like hard work to me. I'll try. JBO said to Weapon Stuff and Richard, also subbed, I've watched a few of your videos already. I like the air rifle versus raincoat video. And I've said, first time I saw those, I thought they were sweets. Oh, fucking hell, yeah, you imagine biting on one of them. Although I'm sure I had a mate who did bite one on purpose. And they're saying that I might have, actually. Oh, I don't think that... He says things like chucks were originally farming flavors as well. Yeah, I think that's what he was getting at. Yeah, I think that's what he meant. Yeah. Yeah. Both started as farm tools, yeah. Richard said, I haven't been forging much these past 5 months, JBO, but I used to make a few knives before I was whacking out knives every 6 hours. He's back though, I think, ain't you, Rich? Yeah, you imagine chewing on one of them. Imagine that would hurt, man. JBO said to Richard, "Nice, always wanted to get into forging, but I have a very energetic 2-year-old. So a few years yet. Do you take commissions?" Yes, he does take commissions. Oh, I'm giving answers for him. I'm sure he does. Marcus said, "Gobstoppers. Did you have them in the south?" Yeah, we had them, mate. We had them, Marcus. I was going to see what else I had on my watch list that you lot might find interesting. Most of my watch list consists of helmets, armor. This is all on eBay. Mild steel flat bar, seals for guns, crossbow bolts, pipe for making crossbow bolts, 60 to 40 mil gas mask adapter, whatever it is. Yeah, some aluminium, some acrylic perspex sheet, some shatterproof safety window film, mini steel shovels, and more armor. When I say armor, I mean like body armor panels, you know what I mean? And I bet we're all also on a watch list. Yeah, I bet we are. Seems like whereas the flail started as long pole with a wooden club chained to it to thrash wheat. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? But that's what I mean. If you look at most of the any weapons that came from medieval times, nearly all of them, the poor man's weapons, the ones we would have had, nearly all of them come from tools, don't they, that evolved into weapons? Because they probably were tools. Originally, they would have been using tools, and then they probably took those tools down to the blacksmith and said, "Whack a spike on that for me," you know, or whatever. You know what I mean? Oh, that's better if we had spikes on that. You know, pink, put a face on. If you were buying traditional armour, you'd be served drinks a lot, I imagine. Seeing shots had toes, true, Mark. JBO said to me, "That reminds me, I was going to say, be really careful with the plastic bolts on Wish. I used one to shoot into Argos catalog, but it shattered and the point flew right past my head." Oh, I've never known that to happen. I'll avoid them then. Get most of mine, JBO, off of I get mine off of eBay from the same bloke because he does I can't remember the price, but you can get like 10 packets of them for fuck all. I don't really use these though. I buy these for my I'll tell you why I buy these. I buy these to put in my crossbow cribs when I sell them, because I like to have bolts in those crossbow quivers so that the person buying them can't say that crossbow bolts don't fit into them because they've got crossbow bolts included. But yeah, I do shoot them. Them ones are all right. But cheers for the warning. Richard said, I do commissions, JBO. I've got a few things to do first, like 16 projects. I do custom work for people. Weapons, yeah, they did. There's a Tony Robinson documentary where they showed how bill hooks were turned into bill pole arms, grain flails were turned into war flails, etc. I sit in it, Liam, and you can tell. I think you can tell that without even knowing it. You can tell just by looking at them things. You can tell they was tools. Slingshot, I would say a flail is more lethal than a nunchuck. Yeah. Pink said a hug from Brazil. There is a hug from England. Mark said, "Yeah, I agree, buddy." Krylan said, "Good night." Well, you off, mate? I'm going to be off in a minute. I might do a little bit over again today, like I did last time. I might do 10 minutes over. We'll see. I won't do too long over there. They're not least a slingshot. Chucks are overrated, in my opinion. Yeah, I won't do too long over. I might do 5-10 minutes over the time. My lights gradually got lower and lower and lower, I noticed. Must be running out.
10% low battery remains. Please recharge.
Yeah, just said. It's gone off. Richard said, like the stream, everyone. Yeah, thank you, Rich. Yeah, don't forget to like the stream. I really need to mention that as much as Liam does, because he gets his fucking likes up to like 60 now, don't you? Yeah, please do like. I know we don't have that many random people on here. I don't think most of my streams seem to be constant same amount of people, you know, for the whole entire stream for the majority of it. But yeah, if you haven't liked the stream, please do, because it helps out. You're more likely to get it again, to see it. Yeah. Slingshot said, thank Mark. The flail can kill you in one strike. Nunchuck can't. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Slingshot. Yeah, that's very true. 30 to 72 likes. I was getting a bit fucking ahead of myself there. 32 likes. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, he just does a reminder. It's nice to have a reminder about the likes, because I always forget to say it. Oh, fucking hell, got certain. After time, I'll go on to Liam's stream and I'll say, don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Haven't even liked it myself yet, because I forget to do it. Tell you what, I really badly wanted to get drunk tonight. It was solid on tonight. I tell you, really craving for it. So this stream stopped that. I've been getting that recently. It's been turning my head in slightly, but I can control it still though. Iron Man said, name one film you live in but cannot watch anymore because of over viewing. Oh, let me think. I like in real life. One thing I watch in real life. No, one film you live. Oh, love. Sorry. Name one film you love but cannot watch anymore from over watching. I'll have a look. Do you know what though? I don't know if there's some. It used to be Bad Taste. Yeah, it's probably Bad Taste then. Saying that, yeah, because I do struggle to watch that now. Because I've seen it so many times. But I have this weird thing now where if I leave a film long enough, I can nearly forget most of it, even if I've seen it loads of times. Starting to wonder if all the booze has done my head in over the year, you know, fuck my memory up. Yeah, Bad Taste. JBO said to Richard, I'll shoot you a PM at some point if that's okay. Looking for a 𝐶𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴. How do you say 𝐶𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴? It's not 𝐶𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴, is it? Marcus said to me, with 27k subs, you'd think you'd get more people on here. You would. I'll tell you what, Marcus. I watched a video today from YouTube itself that was saying how the notifications work. And weirdly enough, Liam, someone, I don't know if it was on your stream or my last stream, but someone wrote 𝐶𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴, or maybe it was on Scalagan, I don't know. Put how you say 𝐶𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴 on a sax, yeah. What was I saying about the notifications? So if you click the bell, the automatic thing for that is to send you notifications occasionally. And then they reckon out of your subscriptions, I can't remember what it was. It may have been as low as 20% of the people might get a notification. And then only 20% of that 20% will actually get sent something. So it drops it down to like barely anything, even if you click the bell. YouTube are like that though. They don't want to do anyone any favors unless you earn them loads of money, basically. Richard said Mace hit hard, mess up anybody's day. Yeah, that's it. Number 7, warm weather, mate. I'm the same, makes you want to drink. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know, but I've been craving it bad. Irishman said his is the Great Escape. Marcus is the Godfather. He said too many commenting would ruin things a bit though. Yeah, you'd think we'd get a bit more on there, wouldn't you? But I know what you mean. Rob said it's cold old times. You didn't just come on, Rob. I'm bloody staying on late. Yeah, I don't think you can even do PMs. You'd have to email him. I can help you get an email for him though if you want one, JBO. Sax, is it? Yeah. Someone wrote it on there. When I've said, as in Wessex, technically West 𝐶ACS, isn't it? I don't know. It's just I saw someone the other day say how you say it. Well, I thought it was on your stream because yours is the only streams I've watched all week. Because this is my first one of the week, isn't it? Unless it was, I can't even remember now. Yeah, if I go on Marcus, if I go on like Scalagram streams, he can only read out one of every 20 comments, something like that. The dude PX, right, mate? You didn't just come on as well. Yeah, you would have missed me completely. I should have been off at 11. Cheers from Minneapolis on the way to Toronto. I'm as one inactive subscriber accounts get removed by YouTube bastards. Yeah, I know. I've been out. Oh, you've been in and out. You're at graft, are you? What you doing? You're working this time of night, are you? It wouldn't be so bad though if YouTube didn't spam my front page with shit. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? They don't send you the stuff you want, but spam you with shit you've got no interest in. I'm always getting shit that I've got literally no interest in, and I'm sure I was getting those Coca-Cola recipe things. Why the fuck am I getting that? JBO said to Richard, no worries, mate. Going to be in a while. Need to do some saving up. But yeah, JBO, if you need to get hold of Richard, you can always email me and then I can pass it on to Richard. Then you can, you'd have each other's emails in. Or just, put your email in here or something. But I can help you to get in touch with each other if you need to. Someone asked me for 𝐶ACS and I said I had a falchion. Which is the evolution of the 𝐶ACS. Yeah, and then I'm sure someone wrote on it. You may not have seen it. Someone wrote on your video about how to pronounce 𝐶ACS. Yeah, that must have been it then. I've always said 𝐶ACS, but then I wouldn't fucking know. I fucking say loads of things wrong. It's so true, Richard. I've noticed that 𝐸 weapons are designed to be light. And use speed attacks. Our weapons are one shot, one kill. Irishman said to Liam, you're a messer. Richard said, we'll have a set up an email. I've got another one. We'll do a video of an email. Contact me. Yeah, that'd be a good idea, Rich, actually. Put it on you can put it on your channel. Robin said, so was I. Loads of videos on Coca-Cola, maths videos, random politics videos, and videos not even in English. Yeah, that Coca-Cola one, that's I've never watched anything like that. So you should worry, but that doesn't apply to European weapons. I've said I probably missed the later pronunciation comment then. Yeah, I was just trying to. I definitely saw that in a stream, and if you say you was talking about it, it was in your stream because I knew it was in a stream, but I thought it couldn't have been mine because I wouldn't be able to remember that from the last time I did the stream. Mark said, I think you get video suggestions based on videos you've liked. Yeah. But I would never have liked a video to do with Coca-Cola though. Some are you can pay to have your videos advertised on YouTube. So maybe it could be a couple of things. That person could have paid to promote their videos, or it's just getting so many views that they're just shoving it down everyone's face because that's what YouTube do. The more a video gets watched, the more they share it. And that's why it's so backwards now. Unless you can get something trending, and I do not do videos on trending subjects because they have nothing to do with my channel. It's hard to get anywhere now because that's how the algorithm works. The more views you get, the more shared you get. So unless you can get those views in the first place, you can't get anywhere. It's a fucking bizarre way of doing it. So it really only benefits bigger channels now. Yeah, looked it up. Apparently, sex and sax are pronunciation. Guess I'll sax as it sounds less dirty. Yeah, it must be one of them. Then you can say it either way, I suppose. On my top 10 gas marks video, I often get comments like, "Fine, YouTube, I'll watch it. Okay, this was actually cool." All right, yeah, that's good. It's good that that one's getting shared though, isn't it? If you can get something getting views. The last video I had that had loads of views was it was one of the fucking ones saying about the weapon ban, and I think my my UK government parody had an alright amount, like more than normal. But one of the ones saying about the weapons ban got loads of views. For me, anyway. I still have some old videos that get a lot of views, but they're fucking so shite. People must watch barely any of it. They probably click on it, watch it for 10 seconds and go off. Because they was filmed on an old fucking... They look like VHS quality, basically. Friends, I've said it's the need work experience to get a beginner job type thing. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. You need to work it. You need the experience of the job to get the job, but you can't do the job because you don't have the experience. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? I'm as smart said YouTube will be laughed at like teletext in the future. The future is going to be virtual reality. They are pushing VR products. Yeah. The dude PX Marcus, yeah, Toronto and Ottawa. Ottawa's great. I used to live in Toronto, Marcus said. I just checked it. Seax is pronounced sax. Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. So it's a sax then. I'll probably still say Seax though. Right, I'm going to go off in a minute. Been a good stream again. I've enjoyed this. Got a bit of clearing up to do though. I don't know if the camera will go down there. Let's see if I can point you down to my fucking pile of crap I've got to clear up. No, it's just there. I don't want to break the camera. Then if I've shot, I've got to clear up now. So I'll be on again tomorrow. Oh, that's it, I'm back. Oh, fuck's sake, I clicked the wrong fucking thing then. Right, now I'm back. What was I said? But if I was to say Wessex, I pronounce it as Wessex. Oh, that's it, isn't it? That don't make any sense, does it? Just gets more and more confusing. But I get you, yeah. Yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll be on again tomorrow. I'm like 99. Well, yeah, I'm 99% sure I'll be on tomorrow, unless someone says to me, "Do you want to do something?" Which I highly doubt will happen. I will be on tomorrow, 9 to 11 again. Hi, man. It's doing anything in the kitchen, like cleaning up the kitchen. I'm known to be the moodiest bastard ever when I'm in the kitchen filling up the dishwasher or doing shit like that. Chucking things around like I'm smashing the place up. Yeah. Or emptying the bins is another one. But anything to do with the kitchen. I don't mind cooking, but the cleaning up of the kitchen. Because there's fucking so much of it in my house. You know, like fucking... When you come to do it, I sometimes have to do 3 dishwasher loads a day. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're going out tomorrow, aren't you, Liam? Designated driver, but I don't mind because he's getting a free meal at the restaurant. Yeah. Well, yeah, you'd hate my job, like being a kitchen porter. Well, if I was getting paid for it, that wouldn't bother me. But yeah, that's how much. Sometimes I have to do 3 dishwasher loads, Liam. Yeah, that's how much we get through in this house. Yeah. Well, only 3 dishwasher loads, but that's a lot for one house, though, isn't it? We do about 300 loads on a busy day. But 3 dishwasher loads for a household is a lot, isn't it? But no, if I was getting paid, I would take pride in my job. But I don't get paid for it, so. But no, I know what you mean. Oh, Donna, we're just going off now, sadly. Yeah, CJ ain't been on tonight, has he? Tim said, I've been here. Did you talk to me? Sorry, Marcus. I'll wash up the sink at home and clean better than a dishwasher. Yeah. 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 All right. I'll see you all tomorrow. Might see you tomorrow then, Liam. For the last hour, you said, didn't you? Yeah, I should be on tomorrow I'll be on normal time tomorrow anyway, as long as nothing comes up. All right. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit the like if you've just come on, even though I'm just going off. Rewatch it. Don't forget to get your merchandise in. Yeah. See you all later. Thanks for watching. Good night.